I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
It's all about good morning.
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 How you doing?
Morning.
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 Morning. Morning.
Good morning, Zebra Nation. It is I, Adrian, your host for the Zebra Morning Show. As you can see, Julian is not here. We are here with the wonderful Mr. Nessie himself.
Good morning, Adrian. How are you today?
I'm doing fine and dandy, sir.
You know what? Those are the good days, right?
Yes, those are the good days.
Yes. So we're doing fine and dandy here on a Monday morning.
Yes,
It is January 23rd.
Yep, it is a Monday and it's a white day, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to worry about those blue day classes that you hate so much.
What about the kids who don't like the white day classes?
Well, I guess I have to wait for tomorrow.
There you go. Well, you know what? Where has this month gone?
Honestly, I do not know.
Because next week, we're going to hit February.
Yeah, and then pretty soon, you know, we're gonna hit I don't know. Some
Who's the loud one?
The loud one is not here, mister.
Like period or like now?
No, he's not here.
He's not here. He's
Julian is he's burning a sick day today.
yeah.
For those who can't see or hear, Mr. Alex, the executive producer of talent acquisition, is sort of in the studio. Mr. Alex, why don't you come stand on camera?
He's I don't know what he's rocking.
Came here to do two things.
It's a little teaser for
Barbecue and teach.
little.
And all out things to barbecue.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the dad jokes.
Oh lord.
Or you are the poor man's crocodile hunter. Oh boy. So yeah, today is Monday.
Yeah.
Today's the beginning of Spirit Week, Winter Spirit Week 2023, and today's theme is barbecue dads
Versus soccer mom.
versus soccer moms.
Yes.
I was going to wear my clothes, but on Mondays I also teach at Rutgers,
Okay.
so I did not feel like doing the whole change of clothes thing. But my outfit was going to be flip-flops, shorts, a t-shirt, and sunglasses because that's how I barbecue.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice. Okay. Anyways, speaking
Speaking of what? Go ahead, make this happen.
speaking of barbecues, let's get on to the weather.
The weather?
Yeah, the weather.
You want to do the
The weather, baby.
The weather.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Ooh.
Thank you, Julian. We are currently at 38 degrees with a slight drizzle. There's going to be some light rain forecast, light rain for the next hour from now till 50 minutes later. So let's see. It is now 7:18 from 7:18 till 2 p.m. It's going to be raining from 7:18, which is now, to 2 p.m., which is going to be 41 degrees at 2 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. Let's see.
I must say, that was a very detailed weather report.
I know I do the weather better than Julian.
Don't let him hear you say that,
Ah,
because eventually he'll be back.
oh, no.
All right, let's do the announcements, and you do your best, Julian, and I'll do my best, you.
Okay.
Here we go. Oops, sorry.
Okay. Did you know that after we do this show live, each day we release it as a podcast? You can listen to the Zero Morning Show wherever you listen to podcasts.
Today is a Monday, and there is no faculty meeting today, so that means we're going to have Zebra Drive Time with your girl, Ashley. Tune in to Zebra Drive Time after school today from 2:45 till 3:30. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com, and you can watch and listen there.
Yes. Announcements, students, Chromebooks can be serviced during the following times from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. If you need Chromebook help, ask your teacher for a pass and go to their setup near the main staircase.
Students, please check your Chromebook charger and make sure you have a 45-watt charger. Please check the brick for this information, and if you don't, please trade in your charger immediately. As I alluded to just before, this week is Spirit Week, and everything will wrap up on Friday with our winter pep rally. But again, today is Barbecue Dads versus Soccer Moms. Tomorrow is Tropical Day, so break out the Hawaiian shirts as we long for warmer days here in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Wednesday is Twin Day. Mr. Andretti and I will be posing for photos all day long between classes. So who are you going to twin it up with? Thursday is Zebra Pride Day.
I guess you can say I take pride in being a zebra.
We all do.
Yep.
So get out the navy, silver, white, and gray and rock your zebra gear this Thursday.
Yep.
And it all culminates on Friday, which is Class Color Day. Seniors are wearing pink, juniors are wearing green, sophomores are wearing red, and freshmen are wearing white. Celebrate being a zebra all week long.
All right. The Hispanic Culture Club is hosting a Valentine's Paint and Sip on Thursday, February 9th, 2023 at 2:45 p.m. in room D215. The fee is $10 per person and includes a canvas, paint, and light refreshments.
Attention thespians! The drama club is looking for actors and actresses to audition for the spring play, Lovesick, written by John Cariani. See Mr. Thornburg for more information.
Okay. You got questions, and your NBHS admin have the answers. Submit your questions for admin, and they will be answering on Fridays during January. Visit zebrapodcastnetwork.com/shoutout.
This past Friday, we had Miss Damasceno on the program with us.
Oh, yeah.
And this Friday, January 27th, Dr. Bampo is going to make his Zebra Morning Show debut, answering a couple more questions that have been submitted from you, the students. So tune in on Friday to hear Dr. Bampo.
Yep.
If you want to get your announcement or a shout out here on the morning show, visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com. You can submit something on our Google form, or you can send us a voicemail. That's it for today's announcements.
And now to sports.
All right, Zebra Sports fans, Zebra Sports Desk time. On Friday, the wrestling team was victorious. They defeated Parsippany 45-36. Congratulations to the following wrestlers who were victorious: James Gonzalez, Dorian Pena, Luis Caballero, Jimmy Guzman Garcia, James Radijak, Edgar Rosales, Kevin Garrido, and Emmanuel Mateo. The girls' basketball team was defeated by Somerset Tech 42-29. On Saturday, the wrestling team was in action against Marlborough and Piscataway. They were defeated by Piscataway 66-10, and they were defeated by Marlborough 48-32. The boys' basketball team was also in action on Saturday, and they were defeated by Perth Amboy 64-29. The boys' team is in action today. The boys' team hosts Edison High School. The Eagles are flying to town at 5:30. Come out for freshman basketball before the varsity game at 5:30. This spring, the boys' volleyball team, they are currently hosting their first fundraiser and would love your participation. They are selling Zebra Croc Charms until this Friday. Only $5. See Coach O'Gorman, or if you're watching us on YouTube, scan the QR code on your screen right now. All right, I hope you scanned it.
Yep.
Attention all athletes. Are you interested in playing boys volleyball this spring? Mark your calendars. There's a meeting tomorrow after school in C305. Get all the information you need to make the team and be part of the action this spring. Also, are you interested in joining the golf team this spring? Come out for an interest meeting for boys and girls golf on Wednesday, January 25th at 2:45 in D107 to learn more about the team and how to try out. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be part of a great group of athletes and compete against other schools. Hope to see you there. That's it for sports. Go Zebras!
Oh, wow.
I
All
guess
right.
you can say I take pride in being a zebra.
We all do. We all do, Julian.
We all take pride in being a zebra. Speaking of taking pride in being a zebra, it is Maestro Monday, which means we are joined by a responsible adult here in the building. And here's a responsible adult who I've never met, so he's new to me. Adrian, is he new to you?
Yes.
All right,
to
but
me.
we did cheat a little bit, so we're going to say good morning to Mr. Alves. Alves.
Alves.
I had a 50-50 shot. My apologies.
You got to speak into the mic. There you
Good morning, Mr. Alves.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
go. Good. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to pepper you with questions so we can get to know you. And once we get to know you, that means our listeners will also know you. So I'm Mr. Nessie. Welcome.
Thank you.
So,
Who are you?
for my,
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Adrian. I am the host of this podcast.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, my first question is, let's see.
I've got one.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you do here at New Brunswick High School?
So I am currently a math teacher. I teach mostly Algebra 1, and I do have one geometry class. So that's what I do here.
So you like letters and shapes.
Letters, shapes, numbers, everything that
jazz.
nobody else likes. But I
You know, it's a good thing that Julian is not here today because
Yeah.
Julian and math have a tumultuous relationship.
Yeah.
seems to be the case with a lot of people.
I think most people have that case.
Yeah, and it's my job to make that not the case. So
All right. So my second question is, do you encourage your students to do better?
I mean, I think I always try to. Even some of the kids that always say, "Hey, I'm not good at math. Hey, I don't want to try because I was always horrible in math."
Mhm.
I try my best to not make it as hard for them as it used to be. So try to make it a little bit easier to help them gain more confidence in that class, even if they're not 100%. I'd rather it be 75%, confident and comfortable, instead of them just kind of sitting there trying to do nothing.
Okay.
I try my best. I try to incorporate them in the class. Coming up to the board, I always encourage them. Even if you're wrong, I don't care as long as you try. That's all I ask for. I don't ask 100% correctness. I just want to see you put in an effort.
Okay. So my other question is, as a teacher, what do you really find within your students? Like, what are you currently looking for? Are you looking for their potential, or are you looking for them to go beyond their limits and surpass?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of
Um,
both. Okay.
I believe as teachers, you're supposed to kind of monitor your students and look for their potential and kind of grasp that and enhance it.
Okay.
So I have a couple students, I'm not going to name names, obviously, but
All right.
they do have a tendency to lack confidence in themselves when I see their potential.
Mhm.
And they're always like, "Oh, I don't get it. I'm going to stop."
Yeah.
But then I always push them. I may help them in the right direction. And then they're like, "Got it. Okay, let me
Okay.
keep going and let me try the next problem." Okay.
All right. All right.
So I try my best to look for students' potential and build on that.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about your education journey. How did you come to be an educator and even a math teacher?
Okay. So I've always loved math. Let's start off with that.
Mhm.
My dad was always very good in math, so he would always help me when I was younger. And then at a certain point, he couldn't help me anymore. But I kept excelling, and then even when my cousin was in college taking algebra when I was still in 8th grade, I was able to figure it out and help her out. That kind of gave me a boost in wanting to help people understand math, even if, they don't like it. And then throughout high school, I would always tutor a kid down the street who was a family friend. And just um, how do I say it? Just kind of like the excitement of seeing him understand what I was helping him with rather like than struggling. I thought that was always gratifying.
Mm.
And then through high school, I wanted to be a teacher, so I took math all the way up to calculus. And then into college, I got into Keene University, basically almost as a free ride into the STEM program. Um, I don't know if you know who Adam Latham is.
Yeah.
He's the math supervisor. Me and him graduated from the same program. So he actually contacted my professor and offered me this job. This is my first job ever. So,
Whoa, congratulations.
Congratulations.
so this is a good opportunity for me. That's pretty much my education journey. So we went through the STEM program, which is kind of like the honors program over there. So that's pretty much it. I encourage people who are into the sciences, because it's not just math, it's math, science, so it's like chemistry, biology, and all that. I believe even a little bit of physics as well. If they are interested to take a look at it, if they have any questions, they could always contact me,
Okay.
and then I can lead them in the right direction with that.
Mm.
But yeah, that's my education journey.
If it wasn't education and maybe it wasn't math, what might else you be doing?
So I do believe it probably would have been math oriented. I was possibly on the track to be an engineer. I took a couple engineering classes in high school that they offered, and it was kind of, interesting to me. I did apply to a couple colleges for engineering as well, just to see my options. Got a couple acceptances, but I wasn't too excited about those colleges, so I decided not to pursue that. But yeah, that's probably what I would have done. Maybe if I, excuse me, maybe if I pushed a little bit more to that, maybe. But I believe that teaching was kind of the way to go.
Okay. So, what do you like about this job? Like, what is your most favorite part about this job?
So my favorite part about this job is just the kids.
Okay.
Just making a connection with them, and not trying to be their best friend, but at least a mentor or a role
Okay.
model. Like I do have a few kids who I did know because I substituted at Paul Robeson for a month, so I already had built those connections with some of them. So when they saw me and I was their teacher, they got all excited. So I'm like, all right, so at least they're comfortable with me and they're willing to talk to me, not just about math, but like life if they're having any issues, or I want to be a teacher to expand their knowledge in math, but also be there for them.
Okay.
When you're not teaching, what do you enjoy about life?
So I'm not really one to go out a lot, but I am one to kind of stay in, watch a couple shows. I'm mostly a sports fan, and I do also play video games like any normal 20-year-old. Um, so I'm really into that. I enjoy sports. That's pretty much all that's on my TV. Like even if it's some random soccer game, if it's a good game, I'll watch it. Um, Basketball, I'll put it on. Football, obviously, I'll watch it every Sunday. Um,
Do you have any thoughts on this weekend's NFL games?
so I wasn't able to watch all of them, but I was able to catch glimpses of each game. I do believe that this most likely will be Tom Brady's last year. We kind of saw him tail off this year, and I personally don't want to see him kind of disappear, going to a different team and kind of fading off, kind of like Brett Favre. I don't want to see that. I want him to kind of go out with some dignity as one of the greatest of all time. That was hard for me to say because I am a Jets fan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I can't really deny that he is one of the greatest of all time. So, That's the one thing I want to say. And also, sorry, Cowboys fans. That was horrible. Same thing to the Giants fans.
I'm a Giants fan. That was expected. I was hopeful that they could beat the Eagles, but what was disappointing was the fashion in which they lost
Right.
to the Eagles. I expected a little bit more.
That's kind of what I'm talking about. I would have expected it to be a much closer game due to their defense playing really well this year. But I guess, as time went on,
They got shellacked. Let's be honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad. My fiance is a Giants fan, and she makes fun of me because I'm a Jets fan sometimes. So I kind of
She's well within her rights to do that.
I know 100%. But sometimes I got to give it a little back right after. So this was a pretty rough weekend for them.
Mm.
And you just tipped your hand, so you're planning a wedding too.
Yes, I am. I do not know. Like, we're trying to see if we can do it next year or the year after. So that's exciting for me.
She'll let you know when you're going to get married.
No, I know, but we're it's not that we don't know. Like, we already know, kind of the time of the year. It's just just if the venue has a date during that time, or financials. So
Been there.
yeah,
Understand.
So we gotta get that into order. But I do hope that it's sooner rather than later, because the more I push it, the more stressful it gets. So for her, not so much for me, because she likes to do all the planning stuff. Maybe ask for my opinion.
Here's a tip: just get out of the way.
No, I know. She'll ask for my opinion every once in a while, and I'm
She
just
doesn't
like,
really want it, just so you know.
yeah. So I kind of just guess what would she like. So I'm like, yeah, do this. And she's like, that's not what I wanted. I'm like, all right, then do the other.
They're always testing us.
Right.
I
always.
understand. We like to ask all of our guests on the Maestro Monday segment. Not every student here at the high school is going to get to have you as their teacher, but the floor is yours to impart wisdom on our listening audience, the student body, some sage wisdom from you.
Okay, so the one thing for everybody that is listening, even if I do not have you as a student, or even if I do, just try your best. Do not, succumb to the I don't get it, I don't want to try, because later on in life, you say that, it comes back to bite you. Try your best no matter what, whether you get a question right or wrong, it doesn't matter, because as long as you try, something good will come out of it every time.
All right. Thank you for joining us for Maestro Monday.
No problem.
Is this your efforts to be a barbecue dad?
Yes, so I borrowed my father's dad's shoes. I have a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and I have a pair of the rubber tongs upstairs. So I do have that. So yes, I am a barbecue dad for the day.
Excellent. All right. Well, we will be back tomorrow morning. It'll be a Talk About It Tuesday. I don't know how many sick days Julian has left, but hopefully he'll be back tomorrow.
Yes.
But we'll find out tomorrow morning when the camera goes on and the mics go live. Any other thoughts there, Adrian?
Nope.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show.
Do us a favor and tell someone else about us. The word of mouth is the best way to help us grow.
Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram as Zebra Podcast Net.
Please consider subscribing and following us. The Zebra Morning Show is live streamed each day, and we're available as a podcast. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/subscribe.
If you want to get involved with the Zebra Podcast Network, see Mr. Nessie.
Have a great day, Zebra Nation. See you later, ladies. Bye-bye.